deck is stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Oh, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at, and turn it back around. You can't stop me. No. You can't stop me. All the blood, sweat, and sacrifice. Oh, I paid the dearest price. And no shortcuts here for destiny. I'll take the long way proud. Oh, I know what I've earned, and now it's my turn. Lighting the fuse, let it burn. My time is rising, and you can't bring me down. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at, and turn it back around. Can't stop me. Can't stop me now. No, 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 you can't stop me now. You can't tell me the deck is stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Oh, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at, and turn it back around. You can't stop me.
Well, good evening and welcome to Beltaine, Mountaineer Pagan Nexus. Now, we are streaming on multiple platforms, so you may be seeing us in other places. All right, so Beltaine is one of the fire festivals, so I thought it would be great to be doing a few things. One, we're going to do some bay leaf burning because, we just went through an eclipse. We've got some wishes to make. We want this season to be profitable. Let's do some fire ritual and burn some bay leaves. So if you got requests, be putting them in the chat. Two, thought we'd take a moment to talk about Beltaine and some of the things that went on at Beltaine this year and will be going on. I know that Hollow Springs went on today. I hear it was fabulous. I am teaching classes. Y'all are wondering where I'm teaching classes at. You can see them. They are over on the Inner Circle on Patreon. Yeah. Oh, it's next weekend. Hollow Spring is next weekend. Okay, cool. So be checking that out. Oh, it was Primal Scream Therapy today. Okay. Thank you, Shannon, for being my backup and at least keeping me up to date. I try to keep a pulse on everything going on, but guys, let's be honest. Aeson's busy. You guys need to be into the Nexus, looking at events, posting events if you're hosting them, and dealing with that. Now, if you're not part of the Mountaineer Pagan Nexus, let me get you a link out there. It is ran on the Mighty Network, so you can take it on your phone and everywhere else. Let me go ahead and send that out. There's that. All right. So let's talk wishes. Why do we use them? Oh, Shannon said it was a nice time. Got to meet Lady Gwen in person for the first time. Yeah, Shannon. It was amazing. I'm sure it was an amazing event. She does awesome work. She's busy. Right now, I'm sure she's moved on to working on Pagan Pride, which I have to announce that Natalie McVickers is our May Queen for Pagan Pride, and she will be crowned on Pagan Pride. I'm so glad that they continued the title of May Queen and are running that. It was a nice race this year. Very happy to see that going on. Other things going on in the community with Mountaineer Pagan Nexus. Let me hit events. By the way, that social media network, we are set up so that your information is not suppressed. Yes, Hollow Springs is May 7th. Of course, my Wicca year and a day was supposed to start on May 15th. We've now moved to the inner circle. And let me grab that link for you guys. Yes, I am running this one-handed. You're going to see what it is, the stream with Aeson, one-handed, one person. Of course, everyone's out enjoying stuff. I'm glad you guys hopefully have gotten outside today. We had a lot of rain here today. All right. Inner. There it is for Patreon. So, of course, we're running that on Patreon. Every new moon, we do a Zoom meeting. Every full moon, if you're a Patreon of the Inner Circle, we're running that on Patreon. You get that. So let's go ahead and pop that in there. That is for the Inner Circle. If you guys want to join and join classes, there's different levels there. You can grab all that information. That's all the fun marketing and fun stuff there. So yes, Aeson is very active. He is just not active out in person as much as he was before the collapse of society and the rejoining of society. Of course, we have on the PCSP network, we do the Psychic Coffee Shop on Tuesday nights at 9:30. We have launched Coffee and Tea with Aeson, and it'll either be Tracy, Gwen will be visiting. We will be having Dottie. Of course, she was the one to help me brainchild this out, test it. We enjoyed the concept. So Dottie will be on the third weekend of the month. And then the fourth weekend will be your May Queen, Natalie McVickers, with the Pendulum Path. And then, of course, we have Mountain Bears on Friday nights. So that's a busy live streaming schedule. Then we have also in the area, Dottie was out earlier at Barefoot Gypsies. They are reopened. We are so glad to have them back in business at their new location. That will be fun. They are a great store. As a matter of fact, I believe they're up for the running for Shop of the Year. You guys that are in the West Virginia Pagan Pride, Central West Virginia Pagan Pride, remember to be voting for that. All right, so Beltaine, it is probably the funnest event of the year. It is for, you got to understand, okay, we have made it through Samhain, which is the ending of the cycle. We started at Yule, the beginning of the cycle, the new birth. We went into Imbolc. Imbolc is the reminder that the light will return. Candlemas is here. Now we're at Beltaine. Beltaine is a fire festival. It's about cleansing. It's about fertility. It's, if you believe in, and I'm throwing beliefs out here, but if you look at the life cycle of our gods, the goddess and the god get married today. So this is a lot of fun around that. Things keep building and growing and building. Gwen is on her way. Of course, I just threw this up. Let's rock it. So, we've planted our seeds. We've blessed our piles. We've gotten our soil ready in March. We've gone through the April rain. Now we've got to start growing our plants. That's what Beltaine is. That's why I'm like, let's cleanse it. Let's figure out our wishes. Let's figure out what we're growing this summer. I will continue to do these lives. So if you've got requests, you've got wishes, pop them in the comments. I will be grabbing them and adding them and writing them on bay leaves. Bay leaves, simple ritual. Got problems, got issues, got things going on. You grab you some salt. We always start with our salt. You add some rubbing alcohol or some Everclear. Your choice. We're using rubbing alcohol tonight. Um, okay. You write your wish on there, and you take a lovely Sharpie. I'm going to be using a Sharpie pen. Here we go. All right, self stability for Sarah there. All right, so let me grab a nice bay leaf for her. You need a big self stability. Is that a large struggle? Let's go. All right, so let's grab this bay leaf and let's put her name on there. She's going into the fire. In the cauldron she goes. And yes, I will move the camera so you guys can see the fire but not get burned. Oh, you're trying to get a mini homestead going. That is always fun. Are you getting ducks, chickens, Sarah? What you getting there? All right. So there's that one. I personally want a few things to change around here. So let's kind of get this going. I want West Virginia to be damn more prosperous, especially the pagan community. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just throw it in there, everyone. Money for all pagans. There's that one. I'm gonna throw another one in there because I'm tired of the. And by the way, I'm using red because I want some action going on here. Let's get this piece going on. We're gonna throw some peace in there. You know where it's got to go. There's that. All right. And then we've got a few things going on that needs a little extra attention from the angels. Okay, why am I throwing something at the angels to go do? Because here's the thing. When things are bigger than we are, when things are greater than we are, greater than the gods, it's sometimes easier to throw it at the angels. It's like I have another category that I do for my fireworks just called bitch gotta go. This is when a situation is so big, someone's got to leave that situation. Oh, you're trying 5-gallon buckets. I love a raised bed ground. Of course, West Virginia has been so terribly drained of its minerals that the soil isn't always good. So yeah, 5-gallon buckets are pretty cool. I like a raised bed with concrete. Health and longevity. Yes, we need health and longevity for our family and friends. I'm tired of the sick people. Like, that stuff's got to stop. We've got to get those healing rituals running again. All right. So let's grab that Sharpie and go at it. Health. There we are. And there it goes. Gets real nice into that fire. Okay. So we want some safety going on around here because there's been a lot of weird accidents occurring, a lot of weird stuff going on. Let's throw some safety into this bay leaf wish. Mama needs some tiredness. Yeah, Mama needs some rest. Let's give you some energy, Sarah, because you got a lot of crap going on. Let's just grab one and write Sarah's name on here with energy. All right, now I'm gonna do some call outs because I know some people need some stuff. I think Miss Shannon just started a business. Miss Shannon been dealing with some stuff. Her butt's going into this fire too. All right, what else need to go in here? All right, Jeanette, let's throw you in here too, honey. Shannon. All right. Jeanette needs some stability and some justice. So, like, things are going on there. All right. And yes, you can ask for peace. So first, let's get that stability. We'll stack this up. By the way, if you don't feel like asking for a specific thing, just do it like that. Which bag would you pop it in? And some peace. And definitely some justice going on there. All right. Oh, Gina needs some patience with coworkers. Understandable there. His coworkers need to move on. That better job. There's that. I know this one's called in earlier, so I'll go ahead and pop that in there. All right. Anybody else got any requests? Let's make them roll. Yes, definitely. Those planetary motions have been rock and rolling now. May 10th, guys, you guys got to remember Mercury's going in retrograde. So let's just do stability for emotional clarity and stability. All right. Shannon, put them in the freezer. We'll only keep them on unemployment, honey, after they get fired because you done had it with them. But no, for those that do not know this freezer spell, it's real easy. You get a Ziploc bag or a water bottle. A water bottle is easier for things because you understand that's not a drinkable water bottle. You write the person's name 3 times down, 3 times across, all the way around there. You drop it in there, and we'll say water bottle. You take a sip of the water. You throw that water bottle or that Ziploc bag in and you leave it there. Once they go in the freezer, they stay in the freezer. You don't take them out for all. Wouldn't you call that kindness, Shannon? Okay, hot foots powder. Aeson's versions of hot foots powders. You take black pepper, you take cayenne, you take ghost pepper if you have it ground up. You stick that all in a bag and you drop it all on top of them. Throw that in there with that paper. Again, freeze them there. So Shannon wants niceness. All right. Any other requests going on? All right. So yes, I'm using white sage. For those that don't understand, you buy good white sage from a reputable grower, someone that grows it in their backyard. All right. You ball it up. You take string, twine it around real good. This in Aeson's backyard. You light it up. You always cleanse whatever you're working on. You take them and cleanse it. Get out any problematical energy from the area you're working on. Fluid communication. How about peaceful communication? Organization. Yes, all of you, definitely. We need some Oh, basically needs some organization. All right. Let's get that cleansing moving through, getting all the thoughts. I want everyone that is got a thought in the cauldron. You're not here to be stirring it, but be thinking about what you want, how you want it to manifest. If you ask for peace, do you want peace in your home, peace all the way around? If you're asking for justice, exactly what type of justice? Oh, health and unconditional love. Awesome. All right, in it goes. All right, here comes the fun part. Let me move you down. Yes, you're going to see my shirt. It's funny. Let's see if I can. That's all we're doing. No big altar, no big nothing. Nice silver spot plate to protect the table. Beautiful cauldron filled with the bay leaves of the comments and wishes. There's a few other ones that I've been working on. I already cleansed the area. We'll take our sacred bic. We'll light it up. Now, in your mind, or you can say this out loud. I'm going to say it out loud because I'm on camera. You don't have to if you can't right now, i.e., you chanting at work may not be a good idea. But let's think. Fiery bird, carry the word unto the gods of what a request. From above to below, and all of us, bay leaf, bring us our works. Have you orders? Carry them now. Go right quick and burn them sal. All right. So we'll let that burn. I'm going to let it burn until it burns out. Now I've got that cauldron probably full with about a cup of alcohol. There we go. Now, you can always add an essential oil. I added a little bit of cedar wood to mine, and I don't care the brand. Gives a nice aroma. You can also add different herbs. If you don't want to burn a candle for a few days, you can burn a little fire. Can't have fire out in your backyard because your neighbors throw a fit, call the cops. You can do that in alcohol. You can do a thurible like this. You just let it burn. Let it burn down. It'll catch flame and burn out. All right, so we're going to switch gears. Of course, with the Sabbath, it's always good to do divination. So, if anybody's got a question, I will be glad to give a 3-card reading on it while we're watching the flames burn. Hello, Tracy. How are you? We're looking so forward to having you on the show on Thursday. That's with coffee and tea. Oh, there's Lady Gwendolyn. Let's bring her on. Hi, honey child.
Hi.
How are
Happy
you?
Beltaine, everybody.
Happy Beltane. Yes, it's a nice fire. It's burning wishes. Throw
It's
you in the
beautiful.
fire. I told you I keep you in my cauldron. This is the cauldron I keep you in.
Okay.
So what's Beltane to you, darling?
It is the beginning of festival season is how I mark it because that's what I do. But also it's where the real work begins. Not only is it the time of the sacred fire like you have now, but it's the union, the internal fire, the bringing together of energies. That's what it means to me. I got cold chills right now. I love it.
Awesome. By the way, did you have any other requests that I didn't have that you want thrown into the fire?
I Well, what does Lady Gwendolyn possibly want? I want peace and contentment.
Got that one covered.
Okay.
I thought we'd throw you
Because
money.
I feel like we're all creating our own happinesses right now, and as I feel that as long as we're doing good work and we're trying our best, then good things happen to us. So.
Love that.
Hello again, Shannon. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Brenda. Hello, Sarah.
Yeah, she's there. We've had a good group chatting in here. You guys can always chat.
I want health and sanity too. Well, actually, I do need the health. I do. I really do. I'm not good about asking things for myself, but yes. Organization and good business decisions. That's one that just came up.
All right.
I know what I need. I need the ability to be able to flow with changes and not get so overwhelmed by them. I need some more water in my life.
Do you have any water sounds around you? First of all, let's kind of discuss this.
Okay. Go ahead. What?
All I know is you've got a lot of fire signs around you.
Yes, I don't have. Lady Lilith is the only water sign around me, other than my mother. My mother is a Pisces. Lady Lilith is a Cancer. I don't do really good with Scorpios.
All right, so Tracy's asking for growth.
And understanding for technology. Honey, you're going to get it. Don't worry about it. Yes. Hey, I asked for patience and in the flow, and he asked for ability to bob and weave, because just to be like kind of handle my craziness. But I'm mostly surrounded by fire and air signs, and they really fuel my earth. But I mean, we're in our season right now, so we have that grounding too.
Yes, we are. We're in that. Got that major eclipse going on. That's why I decided Beltaine would be great. Fire Beltaine. Yes, I was checking to make sure the monitor wasn't getting too hot, because I have been known to melt them.
Oh no.
That was with candle magic. I mean,
that flame is going pretty good.
Yeah.
Like in it, I think that everybody that is watching is putting their intent into it, and that's why it is.
And feeding all these wishes, all this growth we want to go on this year. This is the year of the peacock, so we're learning different cultures. Yes. So to update us on your pagan community events.
Okay, well, first off, I made the announcement this morning, but I'm going to use this to announce it too. At 186 votes are May Queen 2022, representing the peacock of culture, celebrating diversity, is Natalie McVicker. And I would have been happy with either one of them winning, but Natalie, congratulations.
What wish do you want made? Honey, what do you want? I'm still taking requests and feeding the fire with them. But yes, the gods are apparently taking them well. Either that, or I got the mixture right. Do you do thuribles, Gwen?
Do what?
Do you do thuribles?
What do you mean? I've never heard the word thurible before. So.
Yeah. I've had amazing blessings. I'm not going to use the word insane. We like you there. Ben wants abundance. Okay.
Hi, Ashley. Oh, that's Amy. Amy is the 2021 May Queen, and
Yep.
she will be crowning Natalie at Pagan Pride on September 10th at Holly Gray Park in Braxton County, West Virginia.
Yep. Okay, there we go. Natalie's going in there. And Miss Amy's going in there. Of course, Amy, I think I already had you in there, but I'm putting you in there again. Maybe you need a double helping. Yes, this is on YouTube. It's over
Well,
there.
go ahead.
Stream it. All
That's
right.
one thing I love about this, because we can cast it to our TVs. That's how I watch you.
Yep, I know. So, Miss Gwen, tell us about today's event, because you went out and screamed in the woods, or what was that?
Okay, so today was the first trial run for an idea. I want to eventually have spiritual retreats. So I thought this would be a good stepping stone. The intent was to go out and let the Morrigan come into our life, and I had like little keys, and the intent was to unlock your heart chakra whenever you were ready and feel that release. And so it ended up being a vent session and just talking and letting out. So there wasn't any screaming.
We call that bitching and stitching now. You know, you either bitched about somebody or you stitched them up so that, you know, you had control over them.
Well, with how today has run with that, and then this with you, I'm gonna call today has been bitching and witching.
Cool. Very good.
Yes, the kids did scream. Yes, they did, but they fell into the water. So everybody, I feel that we really had a good day overall and had fun, and it was great. So I want to try it again next month. The rain did kind of put a damper on things, and we didn't draw as big of a crowd as we thought we would.
You know, here's the thing, and people get, oh, I want to start Coven, and they want like 33 members there. Start with 2. Start with 1. Hell, hop on a camera.
That's what we did. Start small. I figure next time, we'll try it again next month.
Try it again next month. Let it grow. Let it build slowly. That's the best way to do it. This groups that have huge growth burn out fast. It's like
I don't know, and that's why I'm not doing a coven. I just can't. I don't have that
group.
Yeah. well, this is just, for anybody that wants to filter through or anything like that. And I did have a lot of people reach out to me, but I think that the main thing for today was the weather. And I was just trying to be mindful of that for everybody.
Right.
So try it again. But today was a great day. I had a lot of fun. It was great to meet you, Shannon. Yes.
Yeah. So you're starting to work with the Morrigan?
Well, let's just say the dark goddesses have just been, listen here, we need to have a talk.
Well, I wonder why, daughter of mine.
So the Morrigan, and oh gosh, here we go. They know. Oh, they know.
Oh, yes, he does.
I like my legs.
It'll show up. And I was talking to someone earlier about this, so I'll go ahead and share this. She will send a herd of deer after you. She will send a murder of crows stalking your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. She will pound and chase you through the woods if she has to. Get your attention. Okay? And apparently Mama Morrigan's calling her daughters and her sons to the altars again and going, oh, we done had enough of this shit. You guys been sitting around here acting like none. We ain't going to do this.
Well, no, it's not just the Morrigan. Hecate, it's Lilith. They are like surrounding me right
Uh-huh.
now, and it's those three.
Uh-huh. Well, and it's kind of interesting. They're kind of like the mother maiden crone, if we want to look at it that way, in that fashion. Okay, Lilith is a maiden. Morgan, Mama Morgan, is of course the mother. But she ain't no mama you go crying to, going, Mama, I have to scruff my knee. She's type to
Okay.
go, yes, ma'am, I'll take care of that immediately. Thank you very much for pointing it out. And then, of course, you have Hecate, crone of them all. She is one of the oldest goddesses out there. And she, again, don't play. She has her keys. She will unlock doorways for you, or she will shut them in your face.
Let me show you something real quick. Okay, so this was gifted to me for Yule.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's gorgeous. Now, you're using it as an oil burner?
It right now it has a little tea light in it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not. Maybe I should light it. What do y'all think?
Go for it.
Should I light it?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm doing it.
Sounds like to me that your three ladies are working on self-confidence. Natalie points out that they are somewhere in they're all classified as the crones. Well, guess who assigned that? Humans did. They can, if Lilith wants to go be a maiden for a little while, well, by golly, she can go dress herself up and go be a maiden. Work with those veils.
They are like, I have a firm belief in numerology.
Mm-hmm.
And I was born, and I tell everybody this, I was born at 5:55 in the morning, 5:55. So fives represent changes. I am constantly going through changes and evolving and things like that. We had a conversation today, and I want your opinion on this. Everybody's opinion. One of the conversations today was during the time that you were born. Does it have reference as to whether you're a daytime person or a nighttime person?
Depending. I think it depends on where that Saturn return mode is. Here's an example.
Okay.
I was born at 7:46 in the morning.
Okay.
Up until I started hitting my Saturn return, I was a nighttime person. Don't wake me before 2 p.m. Now, that second Saturn returns hit my chart, most recently, I am up at 7 in the morning, getting ready to go do the dogs, walk them, shifting that energy around, moving, getting really health conscious. So I think it depends on where you are within your chart.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sarah said they want some incense too, so let me grab that. I got a cone. I'm going to light it from the candle, actually.
Mm-hmm. As you should.
Yeah. And then I have my fire safe bowl that I'm going to put it in, so.
Yep. Well, let's talk, because I got into a conversation earlier. I'm really getting tired of this baby witch term. I think we need to go back to calling them neophytes.
Okay, so what do we do?
What do we do?
Yeah, sorry, I got caught up in reading comments.
Okay. I think, instead of calling them baby witches, let's start calling them neophytes like we used to call them.
Yes.
That's what they are.
They don't like the term baby witch. Most of them don't.
Well, everyone's kind of a baby witch. we're all learning. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to, nobody's super witch, okay? Some of us are so old, and then there's new things that come along. You have to go and learn them. I think we should go back to calling them neophytes.
Yes.
That's what the original Alexandrian new witches were neophytes. This is before they made a commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think we should. I think that we should start this with this group and move it on. No more baby witches. If you think they are unstudied, you call them neophytes. New witch, yeah. Baby witch, I don't think so. Let's call them neophytes. Let's call them the term we have always done, which is neophytes.
Okay, so I mean, for those that don't know traditional, what was the next step? There was neophyte, and then
then you go your first, your second, your third.
We did get a lot of comments on that one.
Yeah, a lot of people hate that term. So let's change that temperature, shall we?
Yeah.
What has been on your witchy brain, my lady?
Well, not really a whole lot as far as witchiness concerned, because I things in my brain file like a filing cabinet.
Okay, what's the third file to the left underneath B?
I lost my witchy file. So mine has been primarily on business this last week, and but it changes. I have gotten a little witchy. I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out, but we shall see the response for it on Saturday. Yep. Because Saturday is Hollow Spring.
It is. Tell us what's going on with that, because that's a new Beltaine season event.
Okay, so this idea came to me a couple of years ago, and then I found two amazing ladies that took this idea on and created something amazing. So the three of us together, we created Hollow Spring. We've got the Witch Sisters, which of course you can't say from Hocus Pocus, but it's drag Witch Sisters. They are amazing. And then the magical Miss Christie, she's going to be doing her magical act. We've got I wouldn't call them LARPers, but they're live action role playing group, which I want to talk to them because this might be something of interest to for Pagan Pride.
Might.
But this is the season of experiencing cultures, so let's bring in all aspects of paganism for Pagan Pride.
Right.
And then we got the Halloween costume contest. We've got a sideshow act. I'm going to be taking pictures all day. I'll be all over the place.
Are you going to try to go live?
Yes, I can go live from there. So I'll go live like throughout the day and kind of vlog it a little bit.
Yeah, because some of us can't make it, so you should go live and at least show it.
Absolutely, because it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
There is a watermelon carving contest. One of our sponsors is actually even donating watermelons, and so that's gonna be a thing too. We will have a fire performer in the evening as it starts to get dark. So it's going to be really, really exciting. We have over 70 vendors.
Awesome.
We've got
what
food.
Type of vendors we got?
All kinds of artisan and all kinds of odd and creepy creations. I mean, there is
animal bones there. You're going to have some skulls. You're going to have some doctoring items.
There is a consignor for the Appalachian Oddities that created these little skulls. Well, Rowan Temple of Light took that a step further. So we've got crystal skulls We've created 3 of them, just a trial to see how they do.
Mm-hmm.
But Sarah and I created crystal skulls sorry, Lady Morgana and I created crystal skulls, and they are going to be for sale. She and I are going to be doing readings. So anything that you come up and give to us or whatever is going to be, or get a reading or whatever, all those proceeds go toward Pagan Pride.
Right.
So we're putting in the hard work, to
Mm-hmm.
make this happen.
Right. And you're just going to make that work just grow and build there. And you just got to, continue doing that. There'll be a lot of other pagan era events of things that'll be going on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And, but what has been some of your witchy discussions you've gotten into?
Well, like I said, today we got into talking about birth time and how you are, if you're a daytime person, which somebody commented it is a thing, but they couldn't remember it right off the bat.
But born in the day, you'll be in the day. Born in the night, you'll be in the night. Now, you brought up a term that a lot of people get a little damn confused about.
What?
Dark goddess. Oh, they must be evil. Can we just call that bullshit now?
No. Oh, no. That is so not bad. That... Right. I associate them with your shadow self, because the reason you people call them the dark side is because of the darker part of themselves, that part of themselves that they hide in the shadows, that they don't feel comfortable enough exploring, because there is a whole side of me that, unless you know me personally and you have met me and I've kind of opened the doorway for you to see a little bit, I'm a completely different person.
You are. Of course. I also think the dark goddesses are the goddesses that don't take fluff. They're not fluffy. Like, you can tell when they show up.
Yeah, so that's
they also
why
don't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
Especially if the Morrigan's trying to teach you sovereignty. She ain't gonna put up with you going, but he's nice. She's gonna be like, he's an asshole. He beat you. Go cut his heart out and feed it to, a crow or two.
Ooh, I've noticed that I've been pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Like, my mouth has just ran. I mean, I feel bad about it.
Why?
But it's
Are you saying lies?
No.
Are you spreading false truths?
No.
Are you speaking the obvious?
I kind of feel like it.
Then guess what, honey? Let it run.
I've always been the type of person to try to make everybody feel good and better about themselves and put myself on the back burner. I would rather uplift everybody else while I let myself sink. And
you keep doing that and you'll end up 6 feet under.
Well, that's what got me started on the shadow work journey and this path of healing that I now do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still working on myself. I'm always going to be a work in progress. I will never stop.
We all are.
Oh.
Hello, this year's been my year of self-care. I had to go and learn how to, take time off. I've had to learn how to take care of myself. We're going to give a shout out to Eric Williams, my massage therapist, that has started pushing me to doing that.
He's awesome.
My ass got back to the gym. I'm walking 3.5 miles a day now. Do you think a year ago you said, let's go walk for 3.5 miles? I would have said, no, my king won't travel that far. I'm doing it now.
I'm proud of you. You have definitely made a lot of changes. I'm telling you, 2022 has been an eye-opening season so far.
It's been a rebirth. We went through some shadows, some tower times. Do I think we're out of the tower times? Oh, hell no. Do I think we're moving through into the next one? Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is where we grow. This is where we build. This is where we prosper. This is where we rebuild our life the way we want it. And that means standing up and telling people, fuck no, you aren't doing that. No, I'm not putting up with your behavior on this item.
I've learned boundaries.
Mm.
Like I have tried to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I've always let people back in that shouldn't be back in my space. But I started being like, this person drains me too much, and maybe it's time that these people, I recognize their behavior. They're just take, and I'm just give, and I can't be doing that anymore.
Yeah, how many times have you seen the Ace of Cups upside down in your readings?
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's when that cup is empty. You ain't got nothing else to pour out of it.
That is exactly what I've been telling people the past week. I am pouring from an empty cup right now.
Right. Well, one of my ladies, and I've had a few in my life, so I'm used to say you can't feed somebody from an empty bowl, and if your cup is empty, you can't give anyone a drink of damn water.
Yep.
No, if you guys can't pick it up, I don't know if the mic picks up the popping and cracking, but those Baileys are starting to pop and crack and crumble.
I can hear them.
Okay. So those wishes are being granted. Those problems are being snapped.
Well, we called in. Yes,
we called in Mama Morgan. We worked on Miss Lilith. She appears up when she damn well pleases. And of course, we opened up Hecate's Valor.
Does anybody else get physical reactions like this whenever you're speaking to your deities?
Right.
Come on, like anybody else? I mean, you're seeing this, right?
Oh, yeah. The Morgan, she not only teaches you sovereignty, but she teaches you to have a backbone. I mean, she takes on a whole army by herself and doesn't give a care. But she also loved a man so much, she carried him all the way to the gates of Hecate. Like, he kept rebuking her and telling her no and telling her no and telling her no, and she said, I'll be there. Someone was asking for unconditional love. Ask them if they'll take you all the way to the grave and beyond. Stop asking, do you love me? Do you love me? Ask them what they'll do.
Okay, so since I'm opening up my throat chakra here tonight. Beltaine. What is Beltaine about? Beltaine is a representation of the unifying of the god and the goddess. So the sacred marriage, the sacred sexual act. Let me ask you this question. Now, I just watched a YouTube video of my favorite anthropologist, and I actually posted it on my page, but it talked about having sex and giving away your energy. So use forms of tantra to harness your own personal energy, and that your own personal energy, opening up your chakras and your...
Well, I don't even think you have to open them up. I think they naturally open up.
Yes, but once everything is in sync, you gain that higher knowledge.
Right.
And a lot of us in the spiritual community have already gotten past the basic level of spirituality.
Yep.
So,
we have.
So what is your take on that?
Well, here's my take on that.
Sacred sexuality.
Well, how about sacred sex? All sex is sacred.
Yeah.
All the way down to that booty call. Is it an energy exchange? Yes, it is. Question is, what do you want to use it for? Do you want to use that energy you're building up there for pleasure? Or do you want to focus that energy onto your problems or your issues or what you want to grow, what you want to manifest? And I think that this is kind of a taboo topic within our community that has occurred, which is this whole idea, and I think it got brought in because sex used to be just that: pleasure, enjoyment, happiness,
Mhm.
procreation of any form. So, is sex bad? No.
Mhm.
Is sex wonderful? Yes. Can you use that energy for something? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You
Like
can
the
direct it and send it out where it needs to be and what it wants to do. You can direct it into a situation. And I also want to cover this. This is either any form of sex.
Mhm.
And for those who go,
Yes.
well, I'm alone. I can't. Oh, somebody working on some path work here because we just had a spider drop down on our altar.
Oh my.
So, sexuality, it doesn't matter what the partners are, who they are. What matters is the connection. What matters is an idea behind it. Do you give away your power? Nope. You can grow it and build it.
Mhm.
Okay? You can grow and change that. You can use that. Let's take it real simple. Let's take it down to brass fucking tacks.
Okay.
Let's say you got a power wheel cut off. You got to pay. You got to figure out how to pay this power wheel cut off because, it's cutting off in the middle of your pay period. And that money left your checking account before it got there. What are you going to do? Okay.
Mhm.
Of course, a good witch will pull out her money spell oil. He'll pull out his green candles and start burning them and start chanting and start telling that candle, you're going to bring me this money, or you're going to use a money lamp. I'll show you mine here in a minute. You can just go lay your husband real good that night and tell him we got a power bill to be cut off. Think about having money in your back pocket as we're playing
Absolutely.
pockets. Direct that energy to what you want. Well, Ben, I
See,
think you got half work to do.
unfortunately, I mean, I love the idea of sacred sexuality, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a topic that is not really talked about,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like we need to because there is so much energy. Like
Mm-hmm.
that feeling
Mm-hmm.
whenever it's built up. You
Right.
know, it's kind of like fueling your vehicle, right?
Right.
So each time you almost get there, you're adding a little more gas to that tank.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine all that power that you have within yourself
Mm-hmm.
um, whenever you are ready to manifest,
Exactly.
because all your whole body reacts.
Mm-hmm.
And I really feel like that's whenever everything really opens up. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you have any of your chakras blocked, that opens them up. It's just up to you if once you've had that grand opening, that grand release, if that is going to if you're going to keep it open and ascend to a higher level every
Mm-hmm.
time, or if you're going to block that back down and keep your energy low.
Well, see, I don't even think it's keeping your energy low. I think it's just like going out and pouring gas out of your car
Just
onto the
wasting.
pavement.
Pure waste, right?
Yeah. So we have a comment here, and I'm not going to name names. I'm just going to say what it is. It says, I feel so disconnected. Well, people don't like when I say this. Get your ass back to your altar. Start back at that neophyte stage where you're spending 15 minutes a day at your altar doing nothing but clearing your mind, not saying a word, not hearing a word, not doing anything but get to where you are in the void of nothingness, not thinking about anything, not hearing about anything, not doing anything. And point blank, tell people, go the fuck away. I'm at my altar. I don't want to be bothered for the next 2 hours. Take 15 minutes. Clear your mind. Listen to the vibe. Light those candles in procession. Cast that circle in consecration. And work your altar. 15 minutes a day. It's very hard. And as you grow, you're going to get disconnected. We get lazy. I'm lazy about reaching out to my friends. I'm lazy about calling my friends. Guess what? We also get lazy talking to our gods and our goddesses and going, hello, mama. How are you? What can I do? What do you have for me? What path are you leading me on, oh great Morganas? Hecate, what's hiding behind your doorway? What next door will be there?
Yo, I'm laughing because I'm feeling it. Whenever you're talking about them, they're just like, hello, I know you're here. We love you.
Exactly. We love you. We love working with you. But it's really hard, especially when you've been a seasoned witch and you get used to doing things. And I swear that spider is now on my monitor. I've had another one drop down. That sage is bringing out some path work tonight. Woo! All right. So taking that 15 minutes to get back to the base of practice, the base of faith. And then new moon comes around. Write down the articles of faith to you. What do you believe in? What do you really believe in?
That's a really good journal prompt.
It is. And then when the full moon gets here, write in what you want to accomplish. All the way down. Every little bit you want to accomplish. Okay? Then when the dark of the moon get here, not the new moon, the dark of the moon, that's the moon a lot of people forget to work.
That was Friday night.
What do you want gone? What do you not want in your life anymore? Are you tired of hurting? Are you tired of being sick? Are you tired of being this way? Are you tired of this? Are you tired of the bitching? Are you tired of the drama? Are you tired of this wine? Are you tired of this haunting? Write it all out and burn that sucker. Strike you up either a thurible, take that out to the front porch and light it on fire. Don't burn your house down. Don't come at me and say you burnt your house down. Now, Covenant Creation sells something called Tornado Alley. And if you got a lot of shit going on, and no, I have no affiliation with this company. I just love their stuff. It's called Tornado Alley. You'll get you either the Tornado Alley candle or you get the Tornado Alley oil and you put it on the candle. And you go and get you a copy of Utterly Wicked, and it's page 106. It's called The Shift of Energy. And it is the mother of unfucking curses. These are normally what you use when you have fucked up. Like you have fucked up so bad the Morgon's looking at you going, what the fuck? How'd you do that? Okay? And you do that ritual at the dark of the moon. And you shift that energy around in your life, especially when things aren't going your way. Okay? Because one of the things I teach in my classes is the 13 powers of a witch. And one of them is to be happy. If you don't know what happiness is, then you have to redefine it. To have luck and money and prosperity and love. If you ain't having luck in it, then what are you doing? Shopping at the discount aisle? Do you know what you want in a partner? Do you know how you want that partner to be? We're witches. We can cause storms. We can send storms away. We can move hurricanes. I've seen it done in this community.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I don't remember which storm was barreling down on West Virginia. It's one of the big ones. It was either Andrew or the one that took out New Orleans. When it got here, it wasn't even a rainstorm. Yeah. Why? Because witches work together. I think about that time 8 or 9 covens teamed up and said, oh, we ain't having this shit. We done tired of this shit. And it don't have to be complicated. I get so tired of seeing complicated magic. Like tonight, We just had a cauldron, a little rubbing alcohol. I got Walmart, some bay leaves I got at Ben Franklin. Why? Because I'm a backwoods witch. I live in the middle of Oak Hill. Okay, you don't have to have fancy tools. I've been using this old kitchen knife for about 4 years now. Doesn't know who knows where, knows how I got this knife. Been using it. Works real great. I have a amazing high priestess down here in Beckley. I trained her. She uses a butter knife. That's her athame. Candles, you can get them at a dollar store. It's
Yep.
on my video listed to a dollar store altar, and we're going to do that. So if you ain't subscribed to me, go ahead and do so. It's Aeson Night all over every damn thing. Lady Gwen's burning it up with Lady Gwen's healing. Go ahead and
Yeah.
subscribe to her. She'll have shit there for you. But you got to listen to your heart. You got to ask your heart what it really wants. Not what you think you deserve. What do you really want? Do you want the money? Do you want your bills paid? Do you want a roof over your head? And if you go, oh, I want to win the lottery, that's not a real wish. Because if you haven't noticed, everyone that wins the lottery is just about cursed themselves. They're broke within 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not specific. If any witch knows that whenever you are doing any kind of magic, you need to be specific because it
Oh,
will turn out disastrous every freaking time.
well, it doesn't turn out disastrous, but it turns out interesting. Now, Lady Gwen helped me with this one.
Oh, God.
And Ben helped me with this one. So my soul that I'd used for touring blew an engine. So Aeson needed a new car fast. Lady Gwen and Mr. Ben was so nice to come down and take me car shopping. And I sat down and made a list of everything I wanted in a car. Everything. I wanted it to have power. I wanted it to have a good engine, a great transmission. I wanted it to have a good stereo. I wanted it to be comfortable for everyone in my family. Because I ain't got little, 5'2" people. We a bunch of big dudes.
Bears. The bear family.
We are bears in so many ways. But anyhow, I listed out I wanted a transmission that sung like a canary. I listed out that I wanted it to have this and that and what colors I was comfortable with. And I wanted cloth interior because I've got dogs. I don't want leather scratching it up. You know what? I forgot to list out, and you think this is something so like, well, why do you need that? I forgot to list out that it had a navigational system. I forgot to list out that it had a backup camera because my neck don't turn all the way around anymore. So, Lady Gwen, you took me car shopping. What did we end up with?
Something without a navigation system. Because I remember Joe, like, what am I supposed to do with this thing?
Uh-huh.
No, the sync isn't even an option on there.
No, it is a 2008 Kia. There's another Kia.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Kia Sportage. It's big enough to fit everybody in. It's got 4-wheel drive. She does fairly good engine wise. Ben's got to come down and take care of some things for me. You're going to body work it. We're going to do some paint work, all that stuff. It is white in color.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can fit comfortably in there, and we can go for a drive. Nobody's legs go numb. Seats comfortable. Tires are decent. Payments are manageable. I just forgot the techie part of it. Yes, it is what Joe was driving to CLS.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. It really is nice.
It is nice. It ain't perfect. It ain't brand new. I don't want a brand new car. I don't need a brand new car.
Yeah.
I need a good car. I need a car with good engine transmission that runs nice. And it was delivered faster than hell. Why? Because I knew exactly what I wanted. Yeah. Good night, darling. You get some good rest, Miss Tracy. All right,
Good
guys.
night. Talk to you soon.
So we want to thank you for tuning in. We hope you learned something. We hope you enjoyed this Beltaine live. You will see another live come midsummer. We'll do a live then. It may be from the pool. It may be from the beach. It may be from wherever we connect.
Yep.
But in today's time, it doesn't matter. We can connect everywhere. So with that, good night, y'all. You have a magical evening, a magical week, and watch what your vibrations are.
Yes.
Bye.
Good night.
Oh, what the heck? Where is it? There we go. We'll throw this one up.